Woo! All right. So we are back at it again with some freaking Starfield. Oh, that's crazy. Mr. McLasty. That was a pretty cool short. Unfortunate. That is the experience.
You fail to abandon your primitive thoughts. We can smell your fear. The weapons you depend on are disabled. All outgoing communications have been terminated. You are alone. We are the Yuzhan Vong, and we have claimed this galaxy as ours. The rest of our kind will soon arrive and eradicate your armies. Your people will become our slaves, bound to serve us in perpetual submission. With me as Supreme Overlord, we will ensure your complete and utter domination.
And yet you still don't have all the artifacts. Why do you need them?
The artifacts are useless without being part of a complete collection. When one acquires them all, the world between worlds becomes accessible to them. As it stands now, neither you nor we can complete our collection. But that is nothing more than a temporary hindrance. You still do not understand, do you? Our power and purpose is beyond your comprehension. Your people have been manipulated before your very own existence. We have always been in the shadows, influencing your civilization on our whim.
Influencing our civilization. What exactly do you mean?
Even at this very moment, we are controlling everything. Your entire reality as you know it has been an illusion since the beginning. We are everywhere and nowhere. You are pursuing a realm of existence so far beyond your own that you have been blinded by your ignorance. We were in your presence the entire time, and your kind remained unaware.
So your superior race had to hide in the shadows. Why reveal yourselves now? Didn't answer my question. Why do you need access to the world, between worlds, in the first place? Does it benefit you?
Your failure to understand is not our concern.
A dick.
You speak as if your civilization is not tearing itself apart from within. Do not forget your place. When our armada arrives, it will be your kind who will hide in the shadows. Relinquish the artifacts, and you may be spared from our wrath. Your companions and loved ones will have a haven amidst the destruction If you comply, a sanctuary for the inconsequential, your future generations will be safe from harm, provided they worship our gods and strictly remain within their designated confines. You will no longer need to concern yourself with the fear of being hunted like the vermin you are. I will have countless slaves under my command to tend to instead. After a few generations, they will forget their former civilization and freedom. They will fully submit to my bidding. Which would you rather subject yourself to? Occasionally, this creature displays intelligence beyond its scope. We cannot reveal what you inquire. You have my word as Supreme Overlord that your people will remain unharmed if you accept. Is this truly a decision you wish to make on your own?
There's a reason why. Oop, I added a word. My bad. There's a reason you haven't called your armada already. There's a reason you need the world between worlds. You need me. Nothing stops me from walking out of here.
Nothing prevents us from hunting the rest of your companions until only you remain. We are aware that you have no choice in the matter. We will await your inevitable return.
What if I... Oh, I have his weapons. I don't really think anything here is gonna do a lot of damage. I got no fucking ammo for that one. Look at these guys.
Why do you remain here?
This guy looks fucking crazy. He looks like a dark elf from Marvel.
What do you seek from me?
I'm talking about armor.
Kirik, your body is too weak for it. It will consume you.
Yeah. I will decide what's bad for me.
Is the translation of Supreme Overlord not sufficient enough for you to decipher? Primitive creature. The destruction of Taris. The Treaty of Quat. The Clone War. The Empire. We have been here since the beginning. Does it matter? What matters is that they exist, and that they are necessary. There are more important matters for you to ponder. It is a shame I will not witness your final breath as I did with your allies. More empty threats. Continue down this path, and your allies may find themselves at my mercy again. Perhaps you would like to hear the final words of your dead allies. They remained completely silent, immobilized by fear. Their deaths will be meaningless if you do not accept our terms. Whip your tongue out this instant. You are not required to have one to fulfill our proposal. Say one more word. That day brought me great pleasure. Trillions dead due to our actions. Aita Nashimra Choteyuno. Only the War Master of the Yuuzhan Vong may wear this. It is the last thing your allies saw before I killed them. Relish in its glory.
This food is crazy.
Are you mocking me, you vile creature? Or perhaps you have finally learned your place. You still believe you have something to live for. Good. You're already dead.
Kill these guys at some point. Lucky I can't pop out my fucking gun.
Do not mistake this hospitality as a truce. The other Yuuzhan Vong are not aware of this meeting. They will still attempt to kill you.
So,
Perhaps we are not so certain of it. Remember your place, creature. Attempt to deceive us, and you will die.
how many grenades? Failed to create a save game. Ooh. Hold up. Why? Auto saving. Saving. Grenades. Throwables. Do have one. Have a shock mine. Oh shit.
I enjoy watching you struggle.
Ah!
Tanyun Forkanazori. I can smell your fear.
Yeah, I was gonna say I kind of seen that coming. I don't think I have the damage to kill them. Yeah, they just. Oh yeah. Is it gonna load? Not gonna load? I don't know what's going on here. It's not. Son of a bitch. Well, at least it's doing something.
You fail to abandon your primitive thoughts, the weapons you depend on. All you. Voldva. We are the rest of our kind. Your people, with me, we will ensure the artifacts are when one acquires. As it's
I'm just trying to skip
that
this. Already
you
went through this
still-
conversation.
Even at this very moment, we are control. Your entire. We are every. You are. We were in. Do not be. Relinquish your the the sanctuary. Your
Jesus
future,
Christ.
you will no longer need to concern. I will have countless. After a few, they will
Let
fully.
me scan the
Which would
cover.
you refuse? Do you true? You have my. Is this true? You are already. You have been a part of this from the moment you existed. We are aware that you have no choice. We will await. Do not mistake this hospitality as the other Yu Zhan Vong are not aware of this. They will still attempt to kill you. We would hope so. Remember, attempt to The creature approaches, scared. Your body is too weak for it. It is a shame I will not witness your final breath as I did with your allies. Only the War Master of the It is the last relish in its.
Yeah, talked about the. Well, I know I can't kill him, so that kind of stuff. I don't know why it's failing to. Oh, God damn it! Why is it failing to? It is save.
I have things for you.
Dude, this is not good. This is weird. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to look this up. This is kind of weird. I'm not gonna keep playing if I can't fucking play. Well, that's gonna be annoying if they tell me to close the game. It says saving, but it is not 3-3. Oh, this is no bueno. Wonder why it's doing that. Let's see. Let's quit. Boot it up again. Actually, gonna close the whole program down. Is there any issues? Anything that's actually gonna make it so the way I can't play? I mean, those could potentially have issues, I guess. But I don't understand why that would make it so that way I can't save. Let's see. Let's close. We're gonna turn those off, and then we'll run it. Lock it. Minimize it. Reload it. See if it'll let me save. It's gonna take a little bit for this thing to load up. If it continues to be a pain in the boot, we'll have no choice to either start doing some Witcher streams or maybe some Arma streams. Excuse me. Damn, it is taking a while to load. Uh-oh. This hours nihilist. Please ignore the text above. Click no. Click gonna load. Oh, oh shit. No, 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 no. I'm not. All right, let's do the fun thing. Troubleshoot shit. Yay. That shit back on. They should let me in the damn game. Oh, 07 blend. And why is that? Game should be booting up. Is it not gonna run? Like, what the fuck? This taking a while. It's always got to be fucking something, you know that? This of you. That's why it's over there. Shit. Any day now. Decently far into the story. I don't want to start over right now. All right. Loaded. Can I please put into the game and continue? F saves. I would have known this was going to be an issue. Would have continued the story.
You failed to abandon the weapons all out. You.
I gotta fucking scripted this bullshit. I forget.
Ugh. We are the rest of us. Your people with me. We will ensure the artifact when one acquires as it stands. But that is you still. Even at this, your entire. We are ever. You are. We were in. Do not be relinquished.
Really wish that I could have
Your future.
just skipped the entire conversation.
After a few, they will fully. Which would you? You refuse. Do you truly? You have. Is this true?
I don't know why his voice gets all weird too.
We will await.
All right. Go and
The
talk to
creature
you.
approaches,
Armor.
scared. Your body. It is a shame I will not. Only the. It is the land. Really
There. Can I save now? Let's see. Okay, I gotta. I can save. I can continue.
Do not mistake.
Oh my god.
The other. They will still attempt to kill you. We would hope. Remember. Attempt to.
Those guys love the sound of their own voice. Wild.
This is Imperial Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete.
Hey, Boba Fett.
I have things for you. Walter spends a fortune to maintain the lodge, but I'd say I need everyone looking out for each other during this time.
Hey, I've been talking with the others, and I'd like to get everyone together to say goodbye. You know, to Sam. Thank you. It wouldn't be the same without you there. I'll have everything set up in a few days.
Why are none of these guys wearing their armor?
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of the world between worlds? I don't think I understand.
I hate to say it, but if this invasion is really happening, we might need the Empire.
Let's take a step back. This is everything we've been building towards, and the implications are a lot to take in. Could you explain how your pilgrim hunt ended with you on a Yuuzhan Vong ship?
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more detail.
This is crazy. What have we gotten ourselves into?
I don't even want to think about what they'll do to our galaxy once they invade.
We have to tell everyone. That's the only way to possibly stop them. We may be living our last days regardless.
Don't be a fool, Mateo. That would only cause panic and chaos. Look at the aftermath of Coruscant after just one of them attacked us. Get a grip.
You have a point, I guess. It would only make things worse.
Only way is forward. No one else can know about this besides the people in this room. The Empire and the rebels are too busy fighting another war to even care. This is our mission. None of us can back out now. The entire galaxy is at risk.
You're right. This is a lot to take in.
Take some time to process, everyone. We finally have some answers. Now we need to figure out what to do with them.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready to follow up on what it's seen.
Dusty.
If you have the time.
These last glimpses from the eye are from the farthest fringes of known space. Could be the only remaining pieces outside the hands of the Yuuzhan Vong. Catch a smile out there.
Hell yeah, let's go. Six. Oh, damn it. Who I gotta talk to?
The lodge feels a little colder than it used to.
What the fuck?
Your investigation with the Freestar Rangers has come to an end. Are you satisfied with the results? I suppose not. This Ron Hope, supposedly a man of the people, was more concerned with profit than lives. He was not the first, and certainly will not be the last.
He was a monster for sure.
In the end, he was just a man, and died like any other. At least he will no longer be able to prey on others. I am unsure that death was preferable to justice. But at least the situation is over, and there is no question who was to blame.
I think he got exactly what he deserved. Hell of a way to earn a Ranger badge. That's crazy.
Do not be too hard on yourself. It is the totality of your actions that earned you the position, not the death of Ron Hope.
The Rangers are lucky to have me. That's crazy. Imagine what I can get away with now that I'm a Ranger. That's fucking even more crazy. Oh man. Oh, it will be an honor to wear this badge.
I think less of the badge and more of the person wearing it. But you should be proud of your accomplishments. Shall we find some other adventure to occupy us now?
All right, cool. Time to explore.
I will be monitoring everyone's
Gee, hold up.
vitals for signs of continued trauma.
Got 4 armors. Oh, guess I gotta put that on. He's 4 armor. Interesting. Damn, this thing looks crazy. Let's see, it says 401. Is there anything? Well, there's that, but this thing has a 100-round mag, so I'm keeping the lightsaber, which only does 630 energy. I'm not sure if there's a way for me to make this thing stronger than that. Probably gonna put it away. Don't actually need that one. I'll put the sniper away because I don't got any more ammo for it. I'm keeping this because it's the strongest weapon I have. I think per round damage. You know what? Guess I can throw that away too. Fun round stuff. Much? That's 436. All right, put that away. Ooh, shit. It was loud as fuck. That's just. Hey, 134 over at 1. All my weight's coming from all the aid from medical stuff. I assume. I don't know. Knows. Actually, hold up. You have any,
If you need time away from, bring me anything useful.
I wish I can sort. Not by name, but like by section. Like, I don't know if this is something I craft with. I guess those aren't. This literally says it's a crafting component. Phelan, I know that's uranium. Okay, so that's about it. Guess she can keep that stuff. Put this away. I don't have to, right? Where am I going? Interesting. I got chat disconnected, successfully connected, chat disconnected, successfully connected. Let's just test this. Is it connected or not connected? There, it's connected. Okay. That's so weird. Where am I going?
Remember our last conversation when you told me the artifacts made your mind and body feel out of sync? Well, it got me thinking. So I dove into our archives and started looking through Constellation's older journal entries. Just because I wasn't familiar with the experience you described doesn't mean the same might have been true for my predecessor.
You never mentioned your predecessor to me before.
Really? I'm surprised that I haven't. After reading those journals, all of the pleasant memories of my time spent with Aja just started flooding back. Oh yes, absolutely. I didn't mean to compare. Those were just, oh, I don't know, different times.
That is
Aja
not
was
the
the one that
fucking
taught me
video
the
I
ropes
saw
at
to go look at.
Constellation and took me under
Why
her
didn't you
wing
take me
as
to
her
my business
protege.
video? Okay, so there's a plan to that. Maybe she was just trying to keep an eye on the rookie.
Hey, so I pinched a few ideas from my old boss. Can you blame me? At any rate, we logged quite a few discoveries together, but it was the actual journey that I cherished the most.
Did you discover anything I might? Let's see.
We catalogued unusual stellar phenomena, a few habitable worlds, and some unique life forms, but nothing GNN would bother to report. Exactly. For me, it was all about the quieter moments. There was nothing quite like sitting back and watching space bend while listening to Aja spin vivid stories to fill the time. Oh, I find that sort of cozy isolation the best way to really get to know someone.
Cozy isolation. Let's see. That's good to know. I'm gunning for your position. And so I've
I'll
noticed.
take that as a compliment. Thank you. You know, all this talk about Aja reminds me that my time with her was a gift. I miss her dearly. Well, I respected her, and I considered her a dear friend, but we weren't in love. Had that been true, I would have resigned my post and moved to Neamos instead of remaining at Constellation. Come to think of it, if we're ever out that far, perhaps we could pay her a visit, and I could make proper introductions. Well, I don't expect you to be a carbon copy of Aja. Just be yourself. You see, it's clear that we share the same hunger to discover what's out there. And that, well, that's what intrigues me about you.
Flirt. Let's go. I'd like to discover more about what we have right here.
I don't know if I deserve to be that close to anyone right now. If you knew about the things that I've done, the way my life's unfolded, I think your opinion of me might change. Please, give me some time. I have to go.
Rejected. Fucking hell.
It's been a long shift. What I wouldn't give to be sipping a drink in Niyamos right about now.
Should be going to my ship.
I picked up.
Can't go wrong with the Millennium Falcon, bro. I'm gonna let you guys awe at this ship in front of me for a second. I'm gonna go double check to see if the dogs got. They seem to be a little bit more whiny right now. They do have a little bit of food left. Let's go.
Oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen. It's all here.
Dead body right here. What the fuck? A wild helmet. Ooh, heals. A back injector. Another dead body? I feel like this looks like it was a line. That is 2 bodies. Another back injector. There's probably tons of bodies all around here. It's crazy. I don't think I'm going the right way. Pretty sure I'm going the wrong way. Just down here. the Mandalorian one? Oh, that's kind of crazy looking. It does do more damage, though. Go pick it up. Where am I supposed to go? Maybe that one? Hey, found it.
Droid von Pratin was Bar. Done for Kanazoid. Done for Kanazoid. Be wrong.
Oh, yeah, you can't loot these guys. Annoying. Would have been nice to have gotten the armor though.
Open yourself to our power. Okay, so that won't work there. Can work there. Is doesn't work there. Ooh. I don't see this any actual place. It's those two, but then you get stuck. So it has to be this right there. It has to be one of these. So it has to be this. Ooh. How'd that work? Sweet. The spike. Cool.
head to my crew position.
We should have it when you have the time, of course.
Is that moving? Still need to get to the actual planet of Mandalore. Holy crap.
Explosion, high energy research lab. Massive damage. Overrun. Requesting emergency evac. Please.
Why the fuck does it keep making me like zoom past it? That is so weird.
I wonder how I have something I need to discuss with you. Forgive me for putting you aside again, but, well, there's so much to process right now. How did we get ourselves in this situation? Do you think we're in over our heads? I don't know what to do. The fact that the fate of the entire galaxy rests on our shoulders, and we can't even tell anyone about it or ask for help. Their influence could be everywhere, even in the Empire itself. We can't trust anyone. But can we really? We don't know what they're capable of. Every artifact you go after is a risk. If you die out there, it might be over for us. You're our only hope.
Help me, Obi-Wan. You're our only hope. All over the way, pushing the boundaries of space and time is exactly what humankind was meant to do. Never say this one. Never ever say I'm not gonna die and then the person's name is either you or said person will die.
Perhaps, but I don't believe we're ready to deal with the consequences.
Excuse me.
There's still so much we don't know. Listen, I don't think we're doomed or anything, but I am scared. And it's okay if you are too. Just be careful out there. Watch your back. And don't blindly trust anyone, not even the people on our own team.
Being paranoid.
Thank you for hearing me out. I know I'm being a little paranoid, but it's best we talk about this rather than not talk about it at all. If we're going to face them, we need to be prepared for any scenario. Glad you're on board. Have you ever heard of the planet Kijimi? It's the site of the first ever Rakghoul outbreak in over 4,000 years. The Empire bombed the city and failed to contain the virus, but the remnants of a secret compound I know of beneath it might still be intact. If you can secure it, it'll be our best chance at keeping the artifacts out of their hands. You'll see what I'm talking about when you get there.
Do I seriously have to go there? I don't want to risk turning into a Rakghoul.
You don't have to go there, but it's better than sitting on your ass waiting for something to happen. The benefits are well worth the risk. Aside from that, you might want to look into some better gear. There's a black market tucked away in the alleys near the lodge. Vlad's contact says they've got all kinds of illegal weaponry that might come in handy. Just be aware that some of the stuff you might get from there will attract some unwanted attention from the Empire, but it's well worth it considering what we're going up against. Thank you. Also, one more thing. If you haven't already, you might want to talk to Noel. She was telling me how it might be possible to reverse engineer the armor that these Vong are using. Fight fire with fire, as they say. If you find yourself short on time, she also left her notes at the research terminal. Good luck out there.
You talk a whole lot. You know that? But I appreciate all the information. Oh, how did I get this super speed boost? What the fuck? Walking crab herbivores. They don't really seem that very herbivory.
Research station. You speaking. What is your business here? Constellation. The explorers? That's a new one. One moment. We don't usually take visitors, but the director's willing to make an exception. For security, I'm going to have to ask your friend to wait out there. What's inside? Stay with me and don't make any sudden moves. I'll get the door. Welcome to Nishina.
That didn't sound suspicious at all.
Step forward. Scan is clear. One moment. Attention all. I am declaring a cordial. All sections are now on lockdown. Senior staff, protocol Delta. Use out. There. Be right with you.
Ethan Hughes, Chief of Security. If you'll follow me, I'll show you to the director. We're a small research station in the middle of nowhere. Pirates eat places like these for lunch. It is my job to make sure that we are not on the menu. Kaya Patel, our administrator and research director. 28 years in quantum particle physics, or so I'm told. It's beyond me. We'll take the back way up. Here, you can see our lovely storage area. Don't touch anything. So, Nishina was built for...
What the fuck?
What the? Easy! Easy! What the hell was that? What? 1 minute you're following me, and then you're just gone. Minute later, you pop in out of nowhere looking like you were in the middle of a fight. In our storage room. I should have never let you inside. What is this? Some kind of stealth tick? Who are you working for? Look, I don't know what's going on. Let's get you to the director. Maybe she can figure this out.
That was crazy.
Come on, this way.
Wow. This is a fucking nice place. Snap that fool's neck and take his key.
Huh? Who's there? Oh, thank God. Finally, someone came. The distress signal. You picked up the distress signal, right? It's been so long. I'm out of food, out of water. But I made it. Wait. How did you get in here? What? What are you talking about? No. No. This doesn't make any sense. Unless... the accident. Maybe this is a side effect of the accident. If the probe is still feeding power to the distortion, then...
Slow down. Let's start with this accident.
Right. Sorry. 3 months ago, I was calibrating an experiment in our high-energy research lab. There was an accident. An explosion. It caused a gas leak. Sparked a fire. I was trapped in the control room. There was nothing I could do.
Ugh.
They're all dead.
Describe this distortion.
The lab was built around a xenolith with a dense metallic
Just disappear. We should. Wait. He's back. All right. We're on our way up. Hughes out. I was just filling in the director. Let's keep moving. If anything happens, the director's office is on the second floor, end of the hall. You can't miss it.
I can't believe I can actually grab shit from these things. It's kind of crazy. Mr. Hughes. Interesting. You know what's crazy? This is starting to make me feel more like I'm playing Dead Space than anything else. This would be a badass fucking like Star Wars scene. Just walking around, this place is all disgusting, dilapidated, overrun with giant fucking bugs trying to kill you. This looks spooky as shit. This would be a cool like Mandalorian part.
This way.
Yeah, I've got my gun out this time, actually. Interesting.
Come in. Kaya Patel, Research Director. And this is our Chief Scientist, Maria Hughes. Ethan said you disappeared right in front of him. Twice now? 3 times?
Director, you can't be taking this seriously. Look, I don't know who you are or what you're doing here, but there has to be a rational explanation for all of this.
Janet, I already know about your experiment.
Excuse me?
That is quite a claim. What makes you think that? Tell us about this other universe. Raphael. Raphael died in the accident. He...
Wait, burned out? The leak. Director, there was a hydrogen leak right after the accident. It was contained in a minute or 2.
But if it hadn't been, it could well have caused an explosion.
Another universe, though. That's a lot to swallow. You mean this other Raphael? No. How could we possibly do that?
Raphael was a colleague and a friend. If there was some way to help him, I would. But it does seem unlikely.
Raphael is dead?
Presumed dead. The research level has been locked down since the accident. We still don't know exactly what happened.
If he survived, he could have ended the lockdown, but...
You said the gas leak was contained. How?
We're not sure.
Raphael was in the lab near the ventilation controls. He could have stopped it.
Maybe he did. Or died trying.
Tell
This
me about the
facility
accident.
and the research level 2 kilometers beneath us were built to study a gravitational distortion. 3 months ago, our chief engineer, Raphael, was calibrating an experimental probe when something went wrong.
We still don't know what happened. There was a series of explosions, and somehow it's still running.
Raphael said the probe is feeding power into the distortion.
That would make sense. That's why the field strength keeps increasing. We have a control unit for the probe. After the accident, I tried to use it to shut down the system, but the kill switch isn't responding. We could shut it off manually, but the entire research level is locked down. We can't even get down there.
Locked down? You can't override your own security system?
Not from up here. The explosion fried the network circuits.
Without physical access to the research level, there is little we can do. We have been working in makeshift labs for months.
What's this research level?
What you see here are just our living quarters. Most of this facility is deep underground. We have a particle accelerator and extensive research and development labs. Or we did.
This distortion, it's an artifact.
An artifact?
People are gonna be like, what the fuck? They're connected to the multiverse, countless other realities. That would make sense to the situation that's at hand. I've seen what they can do. That is why I'm here. Yeah, they're a key to the temples, the world between worlds, creation itself. Oh, fucking throw me in that goddamn round. We'll go at number 2.
The multiverse. Other universes?
At least one other universe, clearly. And you have some connection with them then. Interesting. I wonder if that's why this is only affecting you.
This is only affecting me.
So far, no one else has reported anything unusual. Either it's your prior exposure to these artifacts, or perhaps simply the fact that you're an outsider here.
Did you think it was?
We didn't know. That's why we were researching it. That is science, after all.
You have to find a way to stop.
How? I told you the research level's locked down. We can't even use the damn elevator.
There's a bit of a typing error right there on number 3. I'm not here leaving without that artifact. Wouldn't it be I'm not leaving here without that artifact? Maybe I could in the other universe. Number 1.
What?
Clever. In this other universe, Raphael survived. He made it back from the lab, so clearly his elevator works. Take it, and you might be able to shut down the experiment.
This is crazy.
But first, we have to do something about your shifting.
Maria, you mentioned a control unit earlier?
We can't shut down the probe, but we might be able to adjust some of the other parameters. It's risky. We don't know what we're dealing with, but... all right. It's worth a try.
Then it sounds like we have a plan.
Come with me. The control unit is in the fabrication lab next door.
Come with me if you want to leave.
What have we gotten ourselves into?
Mother. I was about to blast this fool.
Oh, it's you. What happened? You disappeared, and the ceiling caved in, and I thought I'd finally lost it. What? How? Look, if you think things are bad up here, the research level is even worse. I barely made it out. And that was months ago. I don't understand any of this. If I hadn't seen you disappear with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it. Okay. You're my ticket out of here. We'll do this your way. We can get out through the pantry. Here's the key. I'll back you up, I guess.
A fucking gun, bro.
Keep it together. I was in the lab, working on the frequency calibration for the probe. I was walking out of the control room when it happened. I heard the tanks rupture. The alarm sound. I only had a second to react. I jumped back into the control room. The doors sealed. I was safe. From the gas, the fire, everything. But I was trapped. There was nothing I could do to stop it. If I had gone the other way, maybe I could have made it to the ventilation controls. Killed the system. Even if it killed me. I don't know. I don't want to think about it. They're a native species. We had an electric pulse field to keep them out. The fire took out the generators, damaged the foundation. They just keep coming.
What happened when they shut down the...
I'm not sure. It might stop whatever's happening to you. It's a reasonable theory, I guess.
Man, that fool must have been tired. Fucking bored. That fool was playing that fool was playing fucking chess by himself. Holy shit. Everything that's useful. Before we leave, before I fucking disappear again. I feel so bad if we're in the middle of a fight and I fucking disappear from homeboy. Oh man, that's crazy. The amount of guilt you'll be living with.
What the? Security breach! Go! Out of my way!
Oh my god.
Look at this. It's going to take hours to clear this out. Assuming the rest of the building doesn't come down on top of us.
But now, looks like a dead end.
How should I know? You're the one who keeps winking in and out of existence. I just want to get out of here. Go do whatever you're going to do. I'll see if I can clear a path to the door.
What? Oh, it's you. You realize you just put into my locked office. So much for security protocols. Sure. Down the hall. Take the stairs next to the atrium. Yeah, let me get the doors for you. And done. Is there anything else you need? Yes, Kataxi. Nasty things. The original survey team ran across them. You're welcome to read the old logs if you want. Yeah, I'll unlock the terminal for you. The Kataxi in the other universe. Wow. I've got an experimental thing one of the engineers put together. But...
Three. Hand it over now.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. That's what I'm hoping. Don't get ahead of yourself. I never agreed to anything. Sorry, I have to keep it on hand, just in case. You understand? Sorry, I have to keep it on hand, just in case. You understand? Bigger than you'd expect. We've got a particle accelerator, whole lab complex, the high energy research lab. Real state-of-the-art. Can't tell you what a tenth of it actually does.
The director said the research level is locked down.
That's right. Has been since the accident. We can't connect to the control system to override it. The whole system's on a head trigger. Cameras spot anyone not in the staff database. They fire off an alarm and all hell breaks loose.
Oh, my character is cramping. Okay, yeah. Ended up. All right, let's see. Cramp. That was. It's one of these. You're shooting me. Oh, poisoning, being movement, and so. Okay. So I need to do that one. That should be that one. Yeah, that would have been a good one to have done just off the jump. Hey, Gungan oil. Oh, look at that. That's actually a pretty nice shade of green. Like little fucking xenomorphs. Look at that. On top of a friggin' face hugger. This place is crazy. Put in the fucking dead space. Bro, I'm fucking sweating. I'm so fucking... I wouldn't even say like I'm scared, but it's just like, holy shit. I was not expecting to have a horror scene in this damn game. I got Resident Evil at home, bro. Who needs fucking Requiem? Holy fuck. They made it here. Jesus Christ.
What, did you get lost in the hallway?
Yes.
All right. This is the probe control unit. Most of these controls aren't responding. I'm going to very carefully adjust the settings I can. There's no way to tell what's about to happen. Pay attention and be ready for anything. I'll begin by adjusting the energy feed of the electron beam array. We're at 93 teravolts. Calibrating to 95, 97, 100. Nothing. Let's try the other way. 91, 89. What the? Okay. It looks safe to approach. But what in the world? It's a microdistortion. Flux pattern matches the distortion in the lab. The setting is just exposing it somehow. Step into the distortion, please.
What? You pressed. I'm choosing that.
Look, whatever's going on here, it's not affecting me. You want to call this whole thing off? Fine. Otherwise, step into the field.
God damn it.
Nothing. No, hold on. There's a slight pattern change. Some kind of resonance. All right, stay there. Let me turn the feedback up for a moment.
What?
Calibrating to 90, 91.
What? Dude, this bitch would not want me to be going through here. She could see what the hell I see.
What happened? Are you all right?
It worked. You could have worked me.
I didn't know what was going to happen. Look, you made it back alive. Given how little we understand about this, I'd call that a success. So, the lower setting causes the distortions to manifest, and the higher causes you to shift. That seems promising. Keep it on the lower setting until you want to shift, and you should be able to avoid any more accidents. I'd give you my control unit, but it looks like you already have one from the other universe. Love to take a look at that when this is all over.
Tell me what I need to do.
If you can get down to the research level, you need to make your way to the high energy research lab. Disengage the power interlocks, then pull the emergency shutdown to stop the probe. That should finally put an end to all this. Oh, and before you go, the director wanted to speak with you. Try not to get lost in the hallway again.
Well then, all set? If you need supplies, I've asked Dr. Barakova to take care of you. It's the least I can do after everything we've put you through. Before you go, there is one other thing we should discuss. If this experiment is the cause of your shifting, when you shut it down, the shifting will stop. What happens then? To you and to us.
What? What is that? I'm gonna look that up. I don't even know how to fucking say that word. The concept you are referring to, famous thought experiment in quantum mechanics. Schrodinger. Yo, sounds like a Schrodinger. In 1935, physicist Erwin Schrödinger proposed this scenario to highlight what he saw as the absurd implication of quantum superposition. Yeah. Hold on. Gotta go out my son with something. Sorry about that.
It's all right. When you're ready. We both have a lot to think about.
right. Oh yeah, I was reading the Schrödinger. Is an idea that a particle can exist in multiple states at once until it is measured. Holy crap, there's so much to read about this. Today, people use the term Schrödingers to describe something that could be in two different states until it is actually checked. For example, thinking a friend is both mad and not mad at you until you actually check your phone. Wow.
Take your time.
Feeling like you both have the job and don't have it until the email arrives. Interesting. The Copenhagen interpretation. Yeah, it will be for another time. I'll read up on that one. All right. Number 1.
Exactly. And when you shut down the experiment, the probability function will collapse. You are the outside observer in the system. Whichever reality you are in, at that moment, is what will become real. For you and your universe, at least. The question is, which will you choose?
I don't know.
If this were a choice between my life and Raphael's, I would ask you to save him. But as the director of the station, I am responsible for the lives of my staff. 30 people. People with families, careers, futures ahead of them. In this universe, you don't have to decide now. But when the time comes, please, keep them in mind. Now, it's time you are going.
Gonna implode the both
With
of
the
them.
network offline, we can't shut down the security system on the research level, so you can expect some resistance. Be careful. Ethan, unlock the elevator lobby, please.
Ma'am, research level is still locked down.
I'm aware of that.
All right. Done.
Good luck, dear. It's been a fascinating day.
Tatiana Barakova, station's doctor. This is not a public medical facility, but the director has ordered me to assist you nonetheless. I can spare a few med packs. Beyond that, I am not your therapist, your psychologist, or your cosmetologist. If there's anything else you need, ask.
Shit.
Really? With what? A splinter? No. Stop wasting my time.
She is such a nice lady.
My journal? Have you been in my quarters? Who do you think you are? The director may have given you run of this station, but I... Wait. What is this? This entry... It's mine, but... I didn't write this. And the scorch marks. God.
Now you believe me? I wouldn't mind an apology, Doctor.
Yes. Yes, I do. I can spare a few more supplies. And I'll give you a break on anything else you need.
I thought so.
I think I still have a few things I could spare.
I'm bringing you shit from a different universe and you want to yell at me? Holy crap. Boosted injector. I might as well just buy all of this stuff. Maybe not. Cures all addiction. Yeah, we'll buy all of this stuff. Hey, look at that. Stock. Would this be considered stealing? All right, so we've got those two. Let's pitch this one. Hey, this stealing? Calibrate. God damn, this is crazy. This is straight up like The Last of Us, Dead Space vibes, Alien Isolation. That I'm not actually hiding from the monsters. Okay. So those two can work there. That can work there. And this can go here. All right. This one. Hey. Got me some credits. Oops. I mean to go that far back. Oh, wrong way. Interesting.
The security lockdown is active. Emergency override controls are available on designated security terminals.
Oh, this place really gets fucked up fast. Actually kind of wild. Oh shit, C-3PO, no.
All systems. Catastrophic damage.
What the fuck? I thought I was given access. Interesting. I wonder what this distortion over here is going to allow me to do. Fuck that bright. That light is bright as hell. Yeah, I'm over encumbered, I know. Gotta go through that door. Okay. It just takes me... It does take me somewhere else. Interesting.
Repair not possible.
Jesus. Is there overriding lockdown facility? Sweet. Alright. Update friendly.
A security lockdown is active. Emergency override controls are available on designated security terminals.
Oh, this doesn't look like it's gonna get me anyways. That seemed completely pointless. What about this? Ooh. There's no way back right here. Okay then. There's a way back right here. Can I go through this door? What the fuck was that? What the fuck is up with this like horror story shit that's going on? Oh, okay. Yep. Go that way. I could have sworn I told the camera, or I told the machines that I'm friendly.
He may be attempting to evade my sensors area. Anti-search pattern protocol. Massive damage. Total system failure. Damage all systems.
Oh shit. Holy moly. Anything else we can use to heal? Oh. Is this a backup thing? Oh no, it's a droid. A droid. What was the fucking point of me being in here? The Queen, interesting. Shit, man. Just when you think that you're safe.
This is now a comet. I am unable. Repair not possible. In the I am engaging. Protocol. Catastrophic damage. Be advised that this is now a comet. Massive damage.
Holy moly. You goddamn camera. Maybe I'm not supposed to go this way.
I am opening fire.
Where are all these fucking droids coming from?
System failure.
Oh, let's see. That's a possibility. Oop. Never mind. Totally meant to do that. Alright. So I have no clue how to get over there. thought it would be this way. Access tunnel. Kind of makes sense. Do this. Oh, wait. Yeah, what was the fucking point of me coming this way? Mother.
I am unable. Repair not possible. Damage all systems.
Interesting. There we go. I was gonna be like, has to be one here.
available on designated security terminals.
Failure.
Gotta be another one somewhere. Overload? Oh my. Damn, I feel bad, dude. I don't know. I don't know why it took so long for my guy to shoot. That was weird. Should I save Homeboy in this universe or swap to the other fucking universe?
Beginning combat protocol. Damage.
That's what I was looking for. Bro. I'm near impossible to find them all right now.
Catastrophic damage.
Oh, fuck. What's this?
Possible. Massive.
Hold on, this dog's going crazy. I'll be right back.
damage. Combat protocol. I am engaging the enemy.
This path closes behind you.
You're back. I wasn't sure if you were alive or if you were going to come back for me. I mean, not that I'm not grateful, but why? Why not stay in that other universe? I'll always regret what happened here, but I have to move forward. Thank you for giving me that chance. It's not much, but I scrounged up a few things you might still be able to use. You're welcome to anything else you find lying around, too. No one's going to miss it. And as for me, I owe you. You ever need an engineer? Just say the word. Now, let's get off this damn rock. I'd really like to get out of here now.
Thanks for taking time to chat. I really need a friendly ear right about now. I received a message from Constellation, and it's given me a lot to think about. Not at all. It's just a list of requests, but when you read between the lines, it's obvious my absence is causing issues. Something like that. It's difficult to explain. Before I joined Constellation, I served for 8 years in both the Republic and the Empire. I only left because I felt that I had to, but it wasn't easy. Yeah, sure. Some more than others. I'd like to believe we're still the good guys. War pushes both sides to do what they feel is necessary for survival. I just couldn't be a part of that. At the end of the day, I was in charge, so the blame obviously fell on my shoulders. Yeah? You once told me that you favored the journey over the destination. So I'm hoping you'll understand what I'm trying to say. I failed because I was more concerned about exploring the stars than pushing a pencil. Because of my lack of foresight, all I ended up with was the life of a civilian and a bunch of excuses. That's just it, though. They left me to my own devices, and yet I somehow screwed everything up. Well, that brings us to this message now, doesn't it? Call it whatever you want. My drive, my initiative, my optimism. It's been my greatest strength and my worst nightmare. It elevates me to these positions of authority, but all I want to do is explore, not sit and make sure all the accounts are balanced. Oh, you have no idea how tempting that sounds. But then dumping everything I've worked so hard to achieve, it's like I've wasted another decade of my life. I can't do that. So frustrating. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Oh, here you are trying to help me and I'm yelling at you. You have to understand. Once Aja retired, I lost the only person that gave a damn. Look, it's clear that you have feelings for me. It's just, I've never had time for this sort of thing in my life. Please, it's not you, it's me. I'm just not ready to get that close. I can't. Not now. But thank you for being there and listening. It helped. It really did. Oh, you're going to regret this. Yes? Yeah, what is it? Sure. You've got something for me? Let's see what you've got. know when you're ready to launch.
Holy shit, I've been muted for a while. That's talking to myself. That's fucked up. I pulled the sword. How you doing, Polo? Damn, I'm gonna need some waters. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Mist beyond measure. Oh, damn, there's Taurus. Our 4 UT days. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab me some waters.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Don't go trying to do any fancy tricks in Imperial space, pilot.
Alright, got my agua. Let's go.
I don't mind bunking on the ship, but nothing is better than unwinding in your own quarters.
Yeah.
I need everyone looking. Bring me anything useful? Feel free to drop some.
I don't think I wanted to take all of that. I wanted to take the resources. Yeah. Hold on. Just put all this shit that I don't have actually equipped with me. Oh, there's armor. Away too, I guess. Put a helmet, healing mask, so that in there. Chewables, ammo, notes, miscellaneous. Damn, that was loud. Wait until the memorial. Were you playing anything, Polo? Are you planning on playing anything tonight?
Constellation is no stranger to loss. Our own founder left on an expedition and never returned. It is easy to talk about the glory and excitement of breaching into the unknown, of lighting the darkness. But it is harder to stare into the face of the cost. That all of our progress is built on top of the lives of those who dared. And that we owe them the courage to continue our work in their memory.
Thank you, Sarah. If anyone else would like to say a few words.
Damn it. Hands of it, death won't be in vain. I will not rest until he's avenged. I will not stop until these Vogue scum pay for what they've done.
Thank you. If
All
anyone else wants to say
aggressives.
something.
I thought maybe I would come up with something to say, but I've got nothing. So instead, I thought I would quote something that gave me comfort a long time ago. Is God real? The more proper question would be, is reality divine? Existence itself is a mystery which yearns to be uncovered. What is goodness but a comparison to the good? What is existence but a participation in being? For where the diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists only in contrast to a simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial and even divine. Our essence is what was imagined by its mind. But what we consider imagining and what we consider mind are in fact so far beyond our understanding that even these metaphors are like the tiny whitecaps on a massive searching sea. There's more, but those are the parts that speak to me the most. Thank you.
That was really thoughtful, Mateo. Thank you. Does anyone else want to say anything?
I don't often speak about what I believe in. It seems so redundant with how I live. But death is one of those occasions where it's hard not to look inward. Our friend is gone. There's no afterlife, or second meetings. No God in heaven that is curating a perfect ending for them. So it's up to us. We are what lives on. If the pain of loss inspires us to greater action, then that is the good that comes from all this. Humanity is what truly creates our world. We are the ones that judge things to be good or evil, joyful or mournful. Let us take responsibility for it. Let us remember what we have lost.
Walter, are you part of the House of Enlightenment? I never knew that.
Yes, well, I like to keep some things private.
You all might not like thinking about this, but when we die, everything about us breaks down, decomposes, gets eaten up by insects and microbes. Or due to the lack of a biosphere, we are simply carried away by space and time until we sizzle in a distant sun's corona or get pulled in some gravitational field and coalesce with other debris. Not comforting, huh? But I disagree. Do you know what I find uncomfortable? The thought that after I die, the universe is just going to stand still forever. Could you imagine? The fact is that the universe goes on, that life goes on, that things do not just sit still. That right there is the comfort that I need. Yeah, we die, and some people go way before they should. But the universe doesn't care. Not because it's evil, but because it's infinite, ever expanding. And who wouldn't want to be a part of infinity? Even if it's just for a short while. Listen, we don't worry about ourselves before we were born, do we? Of course not. We emerge from the universe as we return to it. And for one beautiful moment, we are here together.
Yes. That certainly was an interesting perspective, Barrett.
Got only one more person to speak. I guess she didn't want to speak. Okay then. I just realized. Backpack. Not on my character. This shit isn't actually on me anymore. What the fuck? Like that was. Oh yeah, see, this is the way it's supposed to be. Alright, so I have to head to the turrets. Some Utaris. That's never gonna get old. Holy shit. Right? How in the world did we get the Jedi approval to take this thing? I'm sure change him. It's even higher. I don't think there's a way for me to get up there. Oh, damn. It's a little too high.
Enough games, Victor. I've analyzed the test data. What exactly are you guys building over there? On whose authority?
We've gone over this before. That information is beyond your current clearance level.
I have a right to know what I've been working on for the past 10 years of my life.
You have one job. Compute the test data we send you and relay it back. That is what you signed up for.
And I have looked the other way countless times. But this...
Get a grip. If so much as a whisper of this leaves your mouth, there will be serious consequences for both of us.
And what about everyone else? We're talking about entire planets being wiped off the face of the galaxy, Victor. This is bigger than both of us.
This is happening with or without us now. You can make your choice, but do not drag me down with you. Think of the power they hold. And now think of your family. Do you truly think it's worth it?
If my family ever found out what I helped create, I don't think I'd be able to look them in the eye ever again.
Then keep your mouth shut.
How do you live with yourself, Victor?
One day at a time.
Interesting. I wonder how far I have to get to where I'm able to start seeing a lot of the lightsaber wielders. Was told that I had to keep going. Oh shit. I was told that I had to keep going, but how much farther? I want to see some cool lightsabers. It is a Zetaris system. That's a decent sized facility. Oh, fucking hell. Shit, what time is it? Fuck. Power is required, eh? Alright, well, I can stop the stream, or I can just pause. I just pause right now, because I gotta go and pick up my son. I gotta go park and wait for him to get out. Could be as long as 30 minutes, maybe? Could be as short as 20 minutes. Well, actually, he didn't get out till 2, so that's already 12 minutes there. And he walks out of fucking turtle space. And I gotta drive back. So, you know what? I'll probably just... I guess I'll just end it. Unfortunately, streamed a lot longer than I was intending to as well. I don't really have any like videos that I can throw up here. I still need to figure out how the hell some of these streamers do reruns and whatnot. Just have a BRB screen and just have it play parts of another stream. But I will catch everybody next time.